Rule number 3, a club member has to be a knight or strive to become a knight within the club. Now, when you just heard me say that, you're probably thinking you're crazy because I'm not going to wear metal, walk around with a sword. You can't do that. you just can't do that anymore. Well, obviously, I'm not talking about that. A knight is a certain state of mind. It's a certain philosophy, discipline, so forth and so on. Let me tell you guys a little story. You all know Mike Tyson, right? Freaking beast. Well, do you know who made him into a beast like that? Costamato. Do you know where Costamato's from? The southern part of Italy. Now let me show you some things from the southern part of Italy. So here you see Costamato's city. Yes, that's his city. We went there. We researched the symbolism because the symbolism gives us an idea of their philosophy. You see that very nice skull with bone in it in his mouth. It's a pirate tradition. And that right there, a knight with a sword, a young knight with a sword, that was actually on Casas d'Amato's house. And this is the founder of the club. He is taking a photo right in front of the house of Costamato. So we did go to the city archive and pick up all the documents about his family. And we did learn a lot about their philosophy and what made Costamato so strong and able to make others into warriors. Now this expedition, this was 2 weeks that we did this research. And this is just one example. We've been doing this for 7 years, okay? We have many examples. And we understand this tradition to the bones, to the fullest. It's the Norman tradition. The Norman knight tradition. That's what makes people like Costamato, and that's what allows people like Costamato to make people like Mike Tyson. Made Costamato what he was. And if you go to Europe, if you go to all the little towns that I've been to, you look at every single building, it has its own crest, its own coat of arms. Now we call it colors in bike clubs. So, you know, when I made that post, that post on my page, the LosHonorables page, about the origin of motorcycle clubs, you know, that post got a lot of attention and a lot of reposts, and a lot of people were talking about it because they feel like we gave them a deeper identity of what they are. So the people that wear those 1% patches, people that are bikers, people that are lone wolves, people that are in clubs, so forth and so on, they get a better understanding because they understood it to a certain point in history, less than 100 years. And we're giving them a deeper look into it. Now, there is a trick though, because now that you understand how deep the rabbit hole is, I think it would be honorable for you to also learn this system, to learn the roots deeper so you can understand what you missed, what you need to add to your system to be that 1%, to be that biker, to be a good motorcycle club, to organize a good motorcycle club. You can do what we did if you have 7 years and a whole lot of money. You can do your own research, go all over Italy, speak to hundreds of elders, and do it that way. Or, well, you can learn from us. I am all for sharing this tradition with anyone who is interested in it, who's truly interested in it. Let me just bring up a situation today. Today I had a company invite me over and help them solve their issues. And you know, when I listened to their issues, I understood right away what the problem was, and we solved it within an hour. And now, from now on, their business is going to run much smoother. You know, it's like their engine was broken. I kind of went in there and tuned it up. So this system can be implemented in any business, in any club, in any personal life, even to boxing, as we can see. Because back then, when this system was born, there was no boxing, but Costamato, he brought it into boxing and implemented it. So it's a universal system that can be implemented. It can make whatever you're doing much more efficient than it already is. Now, all a new member of the club has to remember, I've dumbed down 7 years of research into a few sentences. Here it goes. Your actions and your words have to be said and done in such a way that makes the club be proud of you. You have to remember that you're not alone, that the club is responsible for your actions and your words. That's of the very main and most important thing for you to remember. What this will do is it will keep you away from trouble. You will make the right decisions if you keep this in mind. You're not going to make mistakes, or you're going to make a whole lot less mistakes. And the third sentence would be, in our club, all the people have the same outlook on life, the same life philosophy. And that life philosophy is the Norman Noble philosophy. If there are any questions, you're welcome to ask me. Now, I've had a message today from somebody who says, hey, what are you doing? What's up? I'm looking for new connections, new people. Can I come meet you? And so we can talk about some business, and maybe we can make some money together. My answer to this person was, we can be friends, but I cannot do business with you. As far as professional relationships or business relationships, only with people that are in the club, nobody else, because I can only trust the people that are in the club. And everybody in the club, like I said, we all have the same views. That's why we can do business together. We can have that type of relationship also, aside from the knightly order nobleman relationship. So that was my answer to this gentleman. And like I said, I'm sorry. It's just I don't work that way. I'm not like everybody else where we meet up, we don't even know each other, and we start making money, start doing business, and then everybody gets fucked because nobody knows who they're dealing with. You know, you just met. It's just not how it's done, guys. It's not what I've learned. It's not how it's been done in history. So that's why I will not do it. We can be friends. We can ride together, have a cup of coffee, talk, but nothing more than that.